vocalist. James Dupré exposes hard reality of performing after country icon stroke. James Dupré, the vocalist for Randy Travis' More Life tour, has been honored with a major task. In an exclusive interview with Fox News Digital, the Louisiana native opens up about taking the stage with Travis, who suffered a life-altering stroke in 2013, and details the challenges he's been met with, and gives an uplifting update on the iconic country star's health. "Honestly, when we get on the tour bus, Randy gets excited," said Dupré, who was personally selected as the main vocalist by Travis and his wife, Mary, in 2019. "He just doesn't like to sit at home for too long. You know, he shows up every day to the shows, and he's always smiling. He's always happy to see his band. I've never seen him say no to anyone who wanted a photo or wanted a signature. I mean, he just loves being out there, and it's really fun to be on a tour with that kind of positivity." Dupré, whose voice and talent first went viral on YouTube in 2008, has made a name for himself throughout the years. But his style, admitted Dupré, has always been heavily influenced by Travis, which can be a challenge when trying to maintain his own identity as an artist while also honoring Travis' legacy. "It's hard. Randy was one of my heroes growing up, so my style is already heavily influenced by Randy," he said. "But, you know, obviously I still have my own sound and my own style, but doing his songs every night, it's kind of hard to separate my artistry from trying to sound like Randy, you know what I mean? And I'm not an impersonator, and I'm trying to impersonate Randy, but it is hard sometimes to separate myself from that. So it's more of a conscious effort, an ongoing conscious effort." Travis suffered a stroke after being hospitalized for congestive heart failure tied to viral cardiomyopathy in 2013. "I could understand what Mary said to me, but I could not respond in anything close to a sentence," Randy wrote in his 2019 memoir, Forever and Ever, Amen, a memoir of music, faith, and braving the storms of life. "All this was extremely frustrating for me. I felt like I was trapped inside the shell of my body. The stroke impacted his ability to perform the way he was used to and left him having to relearn basic daily tasks." Despite the hardships, Travis was determined to continue what he loved, making music and performing for his fans. "He loves being with his fans. He loves the energy of the stage," Mary told Fox News Digital in 2025. "People always ask if it's hard for him to hear his music played by somebody else. I think for some people it would be, but for Randy, he's like, no, I'm good with that. Music belongs to all of us." And Dupré sees the impact Travis' resilience has on his fans. "I think what's amazing, though, is when he comes out on stage at the beginning of the show, and I come out shortly after, I see people already in tears," he said, "because they're seeing him and obviously for people who have loved him for so long, who haven't seen him in person in the shape that he's in now, post-stroke, I think it's extra difficult for people to see him that way. And I remember seeing him for the first time after the stroke, because for me, it was very hard. It's incredible to see all of those reactions. I can't think of a more inspiring thing to be a part of, because to see what he's had to endure, all the stuff that he's said to endure over the last decade and more, for him to still be so positive and to still want to even go out and see people and want people to see him," he added. "He doesn't quit, you know, and that is so motivating and so inspiring to me. And I try to carry that with me every day." In 2023, Randy and Mary spoke with Fox News Digital about his condition ahead of a tribute concert, which also raised money for the Randy Travis Foundation. The foundation focuses on stroke and aphasia awareness and supporting music education in schools. "We want people to understand stroke rehabilitation, that there is life after stroke," Mary said at the time. "We did find that all of the rehab that we went through, life is the best rehab. Just get out there. Go do what you used to do. You know, the world may wonder why you're out here, but just go out there and, you know, dance like nobody's watching and sing like nobody's listening and just have a good time. It truly is the best therapy." Mary also cited her and Randy's faith for helping them work through recovery. "He's very faithful," she said. We leaned hard on God. It's been 10 years now since the stroke, and that's hard to believe. There's really no words for it. And there's not a day that goes by that I just don't thank God for his grace and his mercy."